Hello everybody, Dr. F. Scott Feil here, and I'd like to introduce you to our newest sponsor. The NPTE Final Frontier is the review course that I wish was around when I took the board exam. For those of you who know my story, it took me a handful of times to pass that exam, and quite frankly, I really wish I had an exam review course around, just like the NPTE Final Frontier. Check out their website, npteff.com, and use the code HET at checkout for 10% off to all of our listeners and fans. Holy cow, it is the 300th episode of the Healthcare Education Transformation Podcast. I'm so glad that it landed on a Teach Me Something Tuesday because today's word is diversify. This Teach Me Something Tuesday goes a lot deeper than just teaching or learning. This is a life habit. This is something that you should be doing in almost everything that you do, whether it be school or work or life. Diversify, right? Diversify the group of friends that you hang out with, right? Because some of them can actually have a lot of different skill sets, a lot of different life experiences. And again, you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. So, make it a diverse group. Make sure it's people that are doing epic things, right? We talk about that all the time, how it's good to surround yourself with epic people doing epic things. You should diversify what you study, not just healthcare related or physical therapy related, but change it up a little. Learn business, right? Learn culture, learn religion, learn other things out there too that could be helpful, right? Diversify how you study. Reading, videos, audiobooks, podcasts, whatever it may be. Change it up. It's going to help you over the long run. But the biggest ones, I think, are when it comes down to diversifying your skill set and diversifying your career. This happens by partially life experience, right? You have to learn along your journey and how things happen to you, and it's going to be different for every person. But you can choose the path that you want to go down. And if you want to be a physical therapist in a setting that, you love and it pays fairly well, but there may be a little bit of a gap there, then use some of your other skill sets to make up the difference, right? Find a way to diversify all the things you learned in healthcare and outside of healthcare, right? How did you get through graduate school, right? All those skill sets are helpful in some way, shape, or form and can likely help somebody else. So if that's the case, by diversifying those skill sets, and it may take, CEU courses or business courses or practical knowledge courses, something outside of what you've already learned. You may have to do that in order to diversify your skill sets. But if you do, you're going to be much more marketable when it comes to job seeking time. Or it's going to help you provide services to other businesses as a small business if you decide to start one. So when it comes to diversification, you need to think about how you could recession-proof your career, right? And the only way to do that is to be a diverse practitioner, right? Be good at your skill set and what you do. Let's say it's physical therapy or occupational therapy, speech therapy, whatever it may be. Make sure that you are good at that, but that you also have other skill sets that you can lean on and rely on, because if anything, the pandemic has showed us that healthcare is not bulletproof. It's not one of those jobs where you're just going to be safe all the time. So, you want to make sure that you have a lot of other skill sets to lean on. And again, diversification is the key to that. Just like you would diversify a stock portfolio, you also want to try to diversify your skill sets and your career. And I even take it a step further and say your revenue streams as well. So I hope that tip was helpful. Please subscribe to the podcast. Leave a rating and review if you haven't done that yet. We'd love to hear from you guys and hear how we're doing. It's very simple to do these days. You can just either on Spotify, you can tap the rating, or on Apple, you can leave a rating and a review with a comment on what you liked about the podcast or what you don't like or things you think we need to cover. We would love to hear from you guys. So please follow us on social media at HET Podcast everywhere. Thank you so much for coming along this journey, 300 episodes. And quite frankly, we're not looking to stop anytime soon. We're kind of putting the pedal down to the metal. So looking forward to bringing on the new co-hosts little by little. You've been hearing from them. Can't wait to hear more episodes from them. Hope that you guys have enjoyed the journey, and we'll see you in the next one.